Why you sending me news, nigga? I don't want to see that.
Nothing, bro.
Let's get this shit. Be you at the door? Nah, you can't, bro.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Meanwhile, Winston so complete there to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Saints at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
We got a
first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air.
Damn, I thought that shit was coming to me.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
11 yards there, just like last play. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And all the way down to the 39.
We got CPU.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Oh, my God. I thought CPU was about to get
there. Dobbins on the option. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I did not take you to go across
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson now. A swing pass here to Edwards. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver. We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Long enough.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 63 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jackson from the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. In the first drive, they were moving the ball okay. Then the interception. Now time to regroup after giving up the score.
Yeah, I noticed him on the sidelines talking with one of his coaches, and they were comparing the pictures, right? You get the photos, what the defense was doing. They were carving it up pretty well, as you noted. I think they focused a lot on, okay, what happened on the interception ball, seeking to avoid it in the future.
Working out of the gun, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
Trying to shot that I gave you. Get another one.
Stuck at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
That other one,
That's how you shake up the interception you throw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball.
You know, you say you saved and shit and all that. I don't know, because that it hit me yesterday.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Again, it's Kamara. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Watch out.
On 3rd down, Winston. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Your ass! Your ass!
Lutz now to kick this one away.
You running cheese for this? And you didn't come back on beat. That's crazy.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Bro,
at
you
25.
Oh, watch out, Nate. Watch out, Nate. Don't shoot that. Terry.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Just the one step for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League. And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd
I'd be surprised if they are on a first or second seed come halftime.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Right?
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up
You
tipping
can't
your
hit it
attention to
wide
the
open.
blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read. By the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target,
Watch the ball,
the coverage was too good.
Oh my God, Terry, this is a problem, bro.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Now Jackson taps his forward jet
This guy.
sweep. And some space here. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And that one results in 35 yards. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little tip.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Niggas, it's the reason why niggas load up in here by themselves.
As he kept it himself. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
14, Saints 3.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's still
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Randy.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Winston's throw taken in by Landry. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That is Nate.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame.
Get the ball from them,
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Are you going double team, homie? What are you doing?
Oh, that's disrespectful. What? That's my guy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit.
The ball
I don't
game.
give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it.
Bro,
let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
I think
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first.
Talk that shit now, Jason.
What was I saying? Defensive 3 seconds?
Defense think it's going to be
That's a pass.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth.
Bro, why did they add that mohawk
was
on here?
freed
That
up
shit
in
is
order to
fucking
stump
hideous.
that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see
He had it when the game first came out.
something a little more advantageous.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw
That
caught by
shit
his
is
receiver
ass.
Hill. And he'll be
What's good, Ghost?
on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first shot, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
No way.
Strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply
You can still help out on defense because you got CPU, bro. God damn.
For an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And the ball on the 30 here, 2nd and 4.
Good looking out. You would have caught
James
that.
to throw it.
Fuck up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half.
What is that?
I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
My bad, dog.
They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do,
but when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
You think I would have tried to go dunk?
By Marlon Humphrey.
I could have dunked, which was my intentions.
And he's free going down the left side.
The catch was crazy.
And he will
See, that's
bring
crazy,
this
Pete.
back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
That's crazy, bro.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25
You was
points.
2022 and the Mets still don't know how to do a drill.
So they'll get another shot on offense
The
following
year
that pick
was
6.
2022 and the man
away.
still didn't know how to drop step.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That's
The
okay.
Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Lord
The
knows.
Saints going to call the first of their
Off mic, he can do
timeouts.
whatever the fuck he
As the
wants.
clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
exactly what they needed right there. Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. Because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Yeah, Nate.
He's up to dunk on that shit.
Staying on
He
the
did
ground
say
on
that nigga's
first
life.
with Kamara. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown. Because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well. Because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a band.
It was 3 either way, was it not, B?
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final
What?
timeout.
Bro, he did that so I wouldn't get an assist? You're a dickhead.
Out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Pass it, Jay.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Winston. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. As the first half is winding
got CPU now.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to 28-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Get out of there.
And he's able to take this one to the 35-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, yo.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet,
He got to be in the fourth now.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's because I called that man and told him, because I ain't cool. I called him at 5:20. I said I'll be on it in 20 to 25 minutes.
Well, that's a good start to
Here
this
it
drive on the
is,
defensive
5:45.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
What's good, D. Smith?
Going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. It definitely ended up right to the defense on that play.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 102 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away. Incomplete.
And there's another step. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Winston. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've got turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
The kick by Lutz is good. Terry's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
Trade is the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Who you playing?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal.
He was killing me with this, though, on the fucking post corners. I ain't even got.
When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. Pep in their step, because it didn't cost their team a touchdown.
Right back.
They know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking downfield, punching the end zone, now turning it over.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
We got 6 minutes left.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good time. Yes, sir.
First and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Oh, come on with the short arm skill, bro.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they moved the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll only get a yard to bring it forward.
Nice, Randy.
Good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew that marker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Bro, what is this?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Bro.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position will get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
Okay,
To throw again on second down. Jackson, that's taken in by Duvernay. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion
just blew his shit
felt
out.
very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me.
You all right over there, little fella?
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A busy night continues for Kamara.
Hey, Nate.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Getting in there from the tackle, Marcus Williams. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Good.
Here's Winston. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And Jameis intercepted a third time. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency.
That we closing out the win. That's good.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I was equipped in one of my badges.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From the gun, Winston. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Go away right there.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays.
Hey, yo.
And he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Twitter is undefeated, bro.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
It's like it's interviewing a deer, whatever. Said I started planning after what I heard he did to Rudolph. Talk about Myles Garrett.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen out of scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now it's Jackson. This is caught by Hilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Yeah, I don't have Damo right now.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So the ball down to the 16.
Moss said no.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
There you go. Landon Dickerson,
Nice pickup of 9
among
yards on
NFL guards, first and pass block winner, even third. Remember.
Second and a yard.
Bro, he I never knew he was that cool to this weekend.
Now they'll run the option to the short side.
See, you think he big? Fucking look at Maya Lotta.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was looking at him next to him, and I was like,
it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the
yeah, I don't know. I thought that man was like 6'3", 6'4". I was like, God damn, that boy's 6'6".
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Gotta have it.
Yeah, and I think what we're going to call is one of his favorite runs. Whatever he feels comfortable with, the offensive line's executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Who the fuck is this 99 dude in this thing? Lived in real life. What's that mean? He a 2K player or he an NBA
Slipped
player?
one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me,
It's
I'd be
nicer,
really
yeah.
cautious about continuing to
Real
call this
deep
play
play.
because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
He probably on his team squad though. That's the difference between y'all two.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Get on the squad, maybe.
You listen to the pod, Jason?
Wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to
Nah,
the 25.
I actually didn't. D. Smith, I don't know what the
Getting set for their next drive.
I'm about to
the New
eat this
Orleans
too, bro.
offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news now. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Kamara gets it again.
Never go wrong with the dog in the bun, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call it a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, either throwing the touchdown.
B-Dub said he's trying to run, Jason.
But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or
They ain't gonna run
interception.
with you. They
Now
can't
you
just
get
say
to
it.
the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
First down, Winston. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been
Good game, Kirby.
But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling very much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
We need to.
I'm finna eat real quick, but I'm down.
Might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
Can't have none of
I
mine.
think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this
Are these
type of
chicken sauce?
atmosphere, all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show up.
So for Baltimore, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5.
Hey, yo,
and they'll be on the road next week.
I left the squad we was on because Jay didn't leave it. So I'm sending out new ones.
All right. This sausage is popping hot. Bro, I can say so much gay shit.